Alright guys, so we have LR Kale and Caulifla's banner up here. This banner is obviously special for, I guess, 2 reasons. I'm not sure if I can pull up the ticket banner. Probably won't be able to, no, but there is a free ticket one, which I think hopefully will be in the news. If not, I might have to pull up like a random photo from the website, from Dokkan website. But there's a free ticket banner on here, which does give you 3 free multis. Well, ticket multis. Which I would say is a must summon, so try and get that done by, well, when this actually goes up. But it does only last for a day, which does sort of suck, but it's not looking like it's popping up here. Oh no, I did actually. Oh, I skipped past in too much of a hurry. So this Dokkan special day here, this obviously is a must thing to do. Depending on when you get this video up, it might be a bit too late. But it does last for a day, which does sort of suck. But doing this, it takes like 5 minutes to do. It's like hardly anything. I've already done the mission, so I can't really show it. But basically, you get 3 free multis, and yeah, it's a must summon sort of thing, right? But we'll talk about the banner itself. I just want to quickly get that out of the way. That Dokkan special I did show will be on every banner from now on. So just try and keep that in mind, just in case this video does go up a little bit too late. Right, let's have a look at the banner itself. So obviously, this is a Rising Dragon Carnival banner, which is obviously double rates, right? Now, double rates obviously is good and bad in a few ways, depending how you look at it. So, the reason why I say it's good and bad is, as you can see there, SSR summon rates are doubled. So, that means all LR rates are doubled as well. I'm not sure if I can show it. I mean, there's not really any point showing it, because you got to go into the stats and all that, but the reason why I say it's good and bad is because there's a high chance you get units that aren't featured on here, and they're just like random trashy LRs. But if you get lucky and you get one of these featured units, you are pretty much cooking, right? So we'll have a look at the featured list and go from there. So obviously Kale and Caulifla here, well, Caulifla here, I guess this is what I'm looking for. They are actually pretty good unit. I'm not sure where I'd rank them just yet, but they are looking pretty good as a unit. I'd probably say they're maybe top 10 for now, but yet again, I want to see how they look in-game first before I fully go, yep, they're good or not. But if you get them, obviously a huge win. That's sort of what you're aiming for, obviously. But the other units on this banner actually did surprise me. So, we've got Gotenks here, which I personally think Gotenks is still maybe top 15, top 10 LR in the game. I'd say he's still an incredible unit, even after the power creep with Anniversary. Like, he can definitely help out in a lot of stages. Obviously not like Festival Battles, for example, but he can help out in a lot more stages. You know, he's actually a very well aging unit. I'm not sure if I'd say he's like a Beast Gohan sort of aging unit. But for what he does in that, he's very good at what he does. So if you get him, obviously a huge win. I'm actually chasing more dupes for him. I'm tempted to do more summons. Just for him. Jiren sort of falls off a little bit. Jiren can obviously still be good in some cases. He's not, I wouldn't say he's mid, but he's not like over the top, overpowered sort of thing like he was. He wasn't quite that good at the start with, but you know what I mean? He's definitely aged a bit. But he's still a good unit if you can pull him. God Goku in here, obviously an incredible unit after EZA, so that's a huge win. But these guys obviously not on a lot of banners, so you probably do have dupes to them by now. If not, or you don't have them, this is a great banner to try and get them on, because obviously double rates, good chance you can get like double LRs per multi, stuff like that. Then the rest sort of dip, like, you know, sort of goes away. So Dispo's obviously trash. Well, I wouldn't say trash, but falling off. Yeah, you can sort of see here, I mean, these Caulifla here and Kale, I'd say are still incredibly good units after EZA. Especially Caulifla, like, with her guaranteed dodge and that, she's a very good unit still. Rest of the units here, obviously, you can see sort of drop off. So, I would say, overall on this banner, it is hard, right? I'll quickly bring up one point, which I did bring up my summon video, but just in case you haven't watched it. There is a good chance we could see a Diamond campaign happen during when Global Anniversary usually is. Because they've heavily, well, they haven't hinted it, but they've said they're going to have like a big campaign there. It's not going to be Anniversary, but it's going to be like a big global Dokkan campaign, I think they called it. So obviously it's going to be very good when that eventually happens. So that's why I think they're going to bring like something mega hype then. Obviously that's not for a few more months away, but when you look at it, is this banner really worth summoning for? I'd say it's a bit of a hit and miss. Now, what I mean by hit and miss is like you can summon if you want. I don't really see any issue with that. But if you want to skip as well, it's perfectly understandable. I'm like 50-50 on it. I can see people wanting to summon, I can see people wanting to skip. To me, if I had to say right now, if you had to summon or skip, I'd say you can summon at your own risk, because I don't see Kale and Caulifla being that helpful in the future. Like, they're a very good unit, don't get me wrong. But what teams are they on? Let's have a quick look at the categories and that. So they do have a lot of categories, obviously, as you can see here. Universe 6, you're not really going to use them on. Pepper Gals, the same thing, you're not really use them on. What else? Tournament participants, I guess you could use them on. They could be good there. But you can sort of see what I mean, right? Is there going to be much use of them? Probably. I mean, they do have pretty good links. They're not pretty well. I guess average links. Because like, they're very... It all depends on the team you run them on. Like, Warriors of Universe 6 is obviously good. Yeah, with Key in that, but... You have to, like... Yeah, I don't know. It's very hard to say, because you have to run them... If you want that link, you have to run, obviously, Universal Survival Saga. And they're going to be part of Universe 6. So you're sort of restricted with that link there, which I don't like when it's sort of like that, because you're not really getting the full potential if you have to... Well, I don't want to say full potential, but you're sort of locked in here, right? Well, like team builds and that. So I guess they could be good down the road, like in the future. It's just... Is it worth summoning for now? Or is it worth getting all the coins later on? I guess... It probably all depends on how much of a fan you are. If you really like this unit, I'd say go in for it. There's no harm in summoning. But if you're not really too sure if you want to summon a skip, then I guess just skip. There's not really any big thing here really saying to me it's a must summon. Like, yeah, the double rates are cool and that. You get a lot of LRs and stuff. But if we do get a Diamond Campaign celebration where Dokkan Anniversary or Global Dokkan Anniversary is, then saving up as much stones as possible is probably the best idea. But the only problem is, we don't know if that's confirmed yet. It's just, that's my theory at least. So I guess at the end of the day, if you do want to summon, there's no harm, go right ahead. You can even go all your stones if you really want, try and get her. She's a good unit, but at the same time, if you want to skip, that's perfectly fine. I can completely see that. But I think summoning would be a good idea overall. But yeah, that's going to today's video, guys. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys did decide to summon or not. If you're going to skip and save for potential Diamond Campaign celebration. And yeah, if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you as a win the next time.